Everything you've been told about your potential is a lie. Not a complete lie, but a small version of the truth. Because right now, inside your skull, exists the most powerful weapon on earth, your mind. More powerful than technology, more powerful than circumstance, more powerful than the excuses you've been hiding behind. And yet, most people will go their entire lives never discovering what they're truly capable of. They settle, they drift, they survive, but they never become great. Now imagine this. Imagine waking up tomorrow with laser-sharp focus, a memory that refuses to forget, a mind that learns faster, moves faster, grows faster. What would happen? What would change? Would you finally build the life you've been dreaming about? Would you finally stop waiting and start becoming? Because here's the truth. Human greatness is not reserved for the chosen few. It belongs to those willing to unlock it. And today, that journey begins. From weakness to strength, from excuses to discipline, from potential to greatness. Imagine a version of yourself that no longer wastes time, no longer lives in doubt, no longer waits for the perfect moment. A version of yourself that moves with purpose, acts with confidence, and attacks every day with intention. Most people think greatness is something you're born with. They think it's luck, talent, genetics. No, that's a lie weak people tell themselves. Greatness is built brick by brick, choice by choice, day by day. Every book you read builds the mind. Every workout you finish builds the warrior. Every distraction you resist builds discipline. Every difficult decision builds character. And here's the truth. Whether you realize it or not, you are training your brain every single day. The question is, what are you training it for? Power or weakness, growth or mediocrity, excellence or excuses? Because every action matters, every choice matters, every day matters, and the person you become tomorrow depends on what you choose today. Now, listen carefully, because this is where everything begins to change. Imagine that months have passed, not days, not weeks, months. Months of showing up when you didn't feel like it. Months of staying disciplined when nobody was watching. Months of choosing growth over comfort again and again and again. Now look at yourself. Your focus is sharper. Your mind is stronger. Your confidence is higher. And your discipline is becoming unbreakable. The things that once distracted you no longer control you. The problems that once terrified you no longer stop you. The obstacles that once looked like mountains now look like stepping stones, because something powerful has happened. You changed. Not overnight, not through luck, not through motivation alone. You changed through repetition, through sacrifice, through relentless consistency. You learned that failure is not the enemy. Failure is feedback. Pain is not punishment. Pain is preparation. And every setback, every disappointment, every difficult moment has been training you for something greater. This is where most people quit. This is where they turn around. This is where they surrender. But not you. Because every battle you've survived has made you stronger. Every challenge you faced has made you wiser. Every victory you've earned has built proof that you can do more, become more, be more. And one day, you'll look in the mirror and barely recognize the person you used to be, because that weaker version of you no longer exists. The disciplined version survived. The focused version survived. The unstoppable version survived. And this is only the beginning. Now, imagine this. You wake up every morning knowing exactly who you are, knowing exactly what you want, and knowing exactly what must be done. No confusion, no hesitation, no excuses, just action, relentless, focused, unstoppable. Imagine reaching a level where your habits and your goals are finally moving in the same direction, where your actions match your ambitions, where your discipline is stronger than your emotions, because that's where real power lives. Not in motivation, not in talent, not in luck, in discipline. Most people never reach this level, not because it's impossible, because it's uncomfortable. They quit when it gets hard. They quit when nobody notices. They quit when progress is slow. They quit when the results don't come fast enough, and that's why they stay average. Average effort, average focus, average life. But you are different. You understand something they don't. You understand that success is earned in silence, that greatness is built in the dark, that champions are created long before the world knows their name. While others are sleeping, you are working. While others are complaining, you are improving. While others are making excuses, you are becoming stronger day after day, battle after battle, choice after choice, until one day, the life you once dreamed about becomes your reality. And the person you once wanted to become becomes the person staring back at you in the mirror. Not because you got lucky, not because it was easy, but because you refused to quit, because you refused to settle, because you refused to be average. And that changes everything. And now, we arrive at the truth most people spend their entire lives avoiding. You do not need a better situation. You do not need perfect timing. You do not need more luck. You do not need permission. What you need is commitment. What you need is discipline. What you need is the courage to keep going when every part of you wants to stop. Because the greatest tragedy in life is not failure. The greatest tragedy is dying with greatness still trapped inside you. Listen carefully. You do not need 100% of your brain. You need 100% of your effort, 100% of your focus, 100% of your discipline, 100% of your heart. Because potential means nothing without action. Talent means nothing without work. Dreams mean nothing without sacrifice. The world is full of people who had potential, full of people who had talent, full of people who had dreams and still failed. Because they never acted. They waited. They hesitated. They doubted. And time moved on without them. Don't let that be your story. Don't let fear decide your future. Don't let comfort destroy your destiny. Because inside you, right now, at this very moment, there is a force more powerful than any obstacle, more powerful than any setback, more powerful than any excuse. The human spirit, the will to fight, the decision to rise again and again and again. When others quit, you continue. When others complain, you improve. When others surrender, you push forward. That is power. That is greatness. That is what separates the extraordinary from the ordinary. So remember this. Your future is not decided by your circumstances. Your future is decided by your choices, by your habits, by your discipline, by what you do when nobody is watching. And one day, years from now, you will look back on this moment, this decision, this commitment, and realize that this was the day everything changed. The day you stopped making excuses, the day you took control, the day you unlocked the person you were born to become. Now the question is no longer, how much potential do I have? The real question is, how much of that potential are you willing to unleash? The choice is yours.